The Sins Is Not Mine, written by L.S. Morgan, translated by Beatrice Tomasi, narrated by Dax Jones, and published by TekTime. Lie. Synopsis. All that Jenny Hamilton wanted was to drown herself in the books of her favourite writer and forget her ex-fiancé that dumped her. However, delusion, rage, and many glasses of wine didn't bring her peace, but a sequence of events that led her straight to the arms of a handsome and lying neighbour, James Anderson. Erotic tale from the series Sins. I don't remember clearly my catechism days, but I think lying is one of the newest deadly sins. I say it's new because there were 7 and suddenly turned into 9, and if I'm going to update it now in 2020, I think I must have risen to more than 10. However, I didn't come here to talk about the Catholic doctrine or try to talk about deadly sins, but to explain that it was a lie, in fact more than one, that brought me to this church. Being honest, this sin wouldn't even be mine because the liar here had a first and last name. The king of lies is called James Anderson Duane. If I close my eyes, thoughts race through all the sequences of events that had brought me here. Now, in front of the priest, and remembering this tangle of lies, I can only say that it is not a confession I have to make, and you will prove me right. He said that we didn't have a satisfying sex life, and that he needed some time to think. Now I see it in the gossip column that he's engaged to this silicon blonde, and that they're getting married in style in a chateau in France. Calm down, Jenny. Calm down. We dated for, not years, but for my whole life. We had plans, we were getting married, and one day he decides I'm not enough for him, breaks up and decides to get married less than 2 months after our end. How can I calm down? What would you do if it was you? I would go out with my best friend, get really drunk, and fuck all night with the first hottie who hit me up. I'm not going out. You know I don't like it. I'm going to stay here, drinking my wine and reading Jennifer James. You prefer reading those books with fire-filled heroines, couples that make out in every place and live adventures, but don't want to live it. Drop these trash books and go live your life. I said live and not read. Really live. Find a real guy that gets you right and makes you forget about that idiot Fred. I live my life, and don't call Jennifer James' books trash. She's a diva, and her books are contemporary classics. Contemporary classics.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?